Okay, so one of the ways as an artist that we make sure we're doing everything we can and selling as much as we need to is called a break even analysis. And so if I looked at that we wanted to make 100,000 and our average price of our goods is $20, then we would have to sell 5,000. Oops. We would have to sell 5,000 items. That's a quick, easy breakdown just by using basic numbers. You can use a break-even analysis also for if you're doing events. So if we did a Comic-Con event and we sat there and we said, okay, well, we know that the booth fee is $250. We know fuel to get there is going to be about $300. We know the hotel is going to be about $800 for the weekend. And we know that food is going to be about $500 because we mainly get food. We do dinner and then we get a bunch of snacks and water from like Sam's Club or something. So then I add all of that up, and that's about $18.50 roughly. It's sometimes more, sometimes less, depends. For this event, that's going to cost us. Then what we do is we look at what we sell at these events. So at a Comic-Con, we sell our prints, which are averaging $10 for profit. That's how much we sell it for, divided by our minus how much production cost. Stickers, usually we make $1.50 profit. Books, we make $10 profit on the $20 books. On the other ones we only make $5. And then sticker sheets, we make about $4. And these are usually the things we sell. We're looking at jewelry, which will give us I think about 15. So if we did, so then what we do is we take that $18.50 and then we divide it by the 10, which means we'd have to sell 185 prints to cover that. Stickers, divided by $1.50, we'd have to sell over 1,200 stickers, your die cut stickers. Books is the same as the prints because that's what that is, so we'd have to sell 185 books. And then sticker sheets divided by 4 equals 462. And then 50 divided by 15. We'd roughly have to sell about 123 pieces of jewelry. So then what I do is I look at this and I go, okay, well, I know we can't carry 150 books. We usually carry anywhere from about 50 to 100. So we know we're not going to meet that 185. And then usually with prints, we have about 100 of those as well. So, and die cuts, we can stack quite a bit. So we could probably meet anywhere from 500 to 1,000. And then the jewelry, we can do quite a bit. So we could sell 120. We could sell 100 of necklaces and things like that. So my biggest bet is just to kind of, I keep this in mind as I'm doing an event, so that way I can be like, okay. And then I look at our past events and see which ones we sell the most of, which are usually our stickers, our prints are the two big sellers. So that's where I'm going to focus on, and our jewelry. So those three are the ones I focus on, and if we make more than this, that would be really great. But this gives me a rough estimate of how much I need to sell. So you can use a break even for figuring out how many items you need to sell a year. If you're selling them at an average of $20, that's different. And we also sell our paintings too, which is a different cost, because usually each painting is anywhere from $200 to $600. So figuring that in there for this one here is beneficial, but we don't sell as many of those as our $20 items. So this is how we do our break even analysis, to give us an idea about where we are, and it works really well as an artist. So I hope that helped any artist or anybody trying to do an event, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, Muppy.